Ryzen 3, which is the basics. Ryzen 3 is your entry point. We're talking about 4 to 6 cores, perfect for everyday stuff like web browsing, schoolwork, office tasks, and light gaming. It's affordable, efficient, and just gets the job done. No drama. Ryzen 5, which is the sweet spot. Now this is where most people should be looking. Ryzen 5 is hands down the best balance of price and performance for the majority of users. Usually 6 or 8 cores, excellent gaming performance, and more than capable of streaming, editing videos, or multitasking. If you're unsure what to buy, a Ryzen 5 is almost always a safe choice. Ryzen 7, the serious power. Step up to Ryzen 7, and now you're in enthusiast territory. 8 to 16 cores, 0 gaming bottlenecks, and fantastic performance for content creators, especially if you're editing 4K video, rendering, or running heavy workloads. This is for people who want speed and muscle. Ryzen 9, the professional territory. At the top of the regular lineup is Ryzen 9, 12, 16, sometimes even more cores. This isn't just for gaming, this is for serious work. Video production, software development, engineering tools, massive multitasking. You're not buying a Ryzen 9 for fun, you're buying it because you need it. Quick mention. And yes, above Ryzen 9 is Threadripper. That's a whole different universe, 64 or 96 cores. Extreme workstations. Most people will never touch one, and that's totally fine. The gaming secret, X3D. Now, let's talk about AMD's secret weapon, those X3D chips. Processors like the Ryzen 7 5800X3D or 7800X3D have extra stacked cache built directly onto the chip. In normal language, they absolutely dominate in gaming. These CPUs regularly beat processors that cost way more, and they're often considered the best gaming CPUs on the planet. If gaming is your #1 priority, this is the move. No graphics card? Get a G-chip. What if you don't want a graphics card at all? That's where G-series processors come in. Chips like the Ryzen 5 8600G come with surprisingly strong integrated Radeon graphic. They're perfect for budget builds, small PCs, home offices, or esports gaming without the extra cost of a GPU. So, what should you actually buy? Let me simplify this. Building a new PC today? Start with AM5, Ryzen 7000, 8000, and beyond. On a budget and mostly gaming? Ryzen 5. Gaming above everything else? Ryzen 7 X3D gaming and content creation? Ryzen 7 or Ryzen 9. No graphics card, G-series APU. That's it. No overthinking required. And once you understand how Ryzen names work, they stop being confusing and start being useful. If this helped you out, hit that like button, subscribe to Tech Breakdowns, and I'll see you in the next one.